Welcome back to Let's Play Capo 2. You know, it was just randomly... I don't know why my mind is the weirdest thing. It really just thinks about the most randomest things. It's like, saw this one post on Facebook just like comparing two paintings. It was actually a painting by Hitler, but it was that type of, what kind of painting would you describe it as? It's kind of like, you know, that kind of artwork that you'd see like have it on a wall. It's like, you got a house, you got like some greenery and all that. It's just like a general kind of decent looking painting. And like underneath it, like just I think a white line and a blue background or something like that. It's like this bottom one is like better than this top one. It's more unique and yes, it's brilliant. Yes, it's different. Just made me think like, well, you know, let's take music for example. You could have like something that sounds very different and unique. One person could be like, it's unique, I like it, it has a nice sound to it, while someone else would be like, well, yes, it's unique, but it's unique in the way that it's so bad that I didn't think it could exist. My ears are bleeding right now, you know what I mean? Something, just because something's different and unique doesn't mean that it's good, really. To someone it could be good, to someone else it could be bad. So I just don't understand when like someone like says like something's good purely because it's different. Like, just look at something, if it's different, think, is it really good, or am I just liking it because it's something different and kind of bored of the mainstream stuff or something, you know? I don't know, my mind just randomly thinks about shit like that every now and then. My mind latches on to random things and just like debates it pretty much. Just like, let's think about this subject. Why is it like this and that and blah blah blah? But that's got nothing to do with this visual novel. Let's continue. As soon as homeroom began, Tsuginami stood at the podium and spoke. Our homeroom teacher sat in his chair and watched without saying a word. What was he trying to start?
質問は挙手にて受け付ける。
Why is he acting so big? Yes, I raised my hand.
はい、桜井くん。
Tsuginami stressed keen, but what do you think you're trying to start now?
決まっているではないか。クリスマスパーティーで行う杉並プロデュースのお化け屋敷についての打ち合わせだ。
Ah, that's right, we're having a haunted house.
なんだ、そのすっかり忘れてましたみたいな顔は。
To be fair, unlike with the puppet show one, this one hasn't really, you know, had any development really. It was that one time where he just like wanted us to distract Ordinary so that he could plan something, but there wasn't really any development there. Well,
どうせすっかり忘れてたんでしょう。でしょうね。
I haven't seen Anzu in a while. Sorry. To be honest, I was planning to ditch that thing, so I wasn't thinking too much about it. Anyway, I sat in my set as... What? Sat in my set? Don't you mean seat as Anzu and Maya ridiculed me?
まあいい。本来ならば俺が独断と偏見に基づき決定したコンセプトで事を運びたいところだが、一応皆の意見も聞いておいてやろうと思ってな。先生と委員長に許可をもらった次第だ。
っていうか、みんなの意見を聞くのは当然でしょうわ。
とまあ、このような圧力を受けてしまったわけだ。おかげで計画は振り出しだ。
どこが圧力よ。いいから始めなさい。
まあ、そうせくなよ、委員長。せいてはことを仕損じるというではないか。
イライラする。こんなことなら私が仕切ればよかったわ。
では始めるぞ。一口にお化け屋敷といってもいろいろなコンセプトがあると思うのだが、 意見のある者はいるか？
Again raised her hand joyfully.
花咲か。発言を許可する。
お化け屋敷といえばカップル、クリスマスといえばカップル、お化け屋敷はカップル限定がロマンチックだと思います。
What?
茜、いいこと言う。
I guess haunted house and couples go together. It seems weird, just like it's the most romantic thing ever. We will be like, well, actually, probably just like the stereotypical kind of outlook would be like the girl just like kind of holding on to the guy, just like, it'll be okay. Let's go into a haunted house because that's the most romantic idea I can think of since Squall taking Renault to the training center to fight a T-Rex. Wasn't that just the most romantic thing ever? Those of you who watched
わ
my
かり
Final
やすい
Fantasy
コンセプト
LP.
だ。だが、それだと客が限定されて売り上げに響くのではないか？
Oh, what an impressive response for Suginami.
そうね。誰でも気軽に参加できるという感じじゃないと入ってもらえなくなってしまうかもしれないわ。
Moreover, the class president agreed with what Suginami said. Was it snowing in hell?
それを言われると辛い。
じゃあこうすればいいじゃん。
発言は挙手にて受け付ける。
はーい。
板橋。
基本的に女子は入場自由。野郎が入りたい場合は同伴のみってことにしね。そういいアイディアだろ。
なるほど。板橋にしてはまともな発言だ。
働くん頭いい。
当然。
何言ってるの。どうせお化けの格好で女生徒に抱きつこうとか考えてるから女子の入場が多い方がいいだけでしょ。
Wait, did he say basically like guys can come in on their own, but girls have to come in as a couple? So does that mean like if they were going for something like that, where you just want to grope them or some shit, if their boyfriend's there, he's pretty much gonna get punched right in the face. Even without that, he's gonna get kicked in the balls and punched in the face. I'm impressed, class president. You caught on well. Wataru was saying surprise in the dark before.
そんなことはない。
本当に？
本当だって。たとえそういう事態になったとしてもそれは不慮の事故であって演出過剰による結果論というか。
Wataru cleared his throat as he noticed everyone in the class looking at him suspiciously.
いや野郎の集団が入場してきてお化け役が逆にノックアウトとかされちゃたまんねえしな。
Wataru spoke out a fast-paced dodged question. I imagine the situation Wataru was talking about. You know, this whole haunted house, like the setting for it and all that? All I'd need to do is wander around, and I'd scare the shit out of people. Why? Because I can go around so freaking undetected. Like, literally so many times I find myself just casually walking around, and then randomly just like, when someone spots me, like, Jesus Christ, fucking breathe or something, and it's just like, I do. It's just, what are you expecting me to do? Walk around going... Actually, that'd be creepier. Just like, I go around sadly, like, I literally, without even realizing, I deliberately don't move around like a freaking elephant, you know? Like, some people, like, freaking stomp around, just like, boom, 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 boom. I kind of glide in a way, I just like, not making much sound. What, like, it's like, say the stairs, for example. There's one or two stairs that just, like, creaks, and I always avoid that one, purposely. Just like, so, I always kind of just move around as quietly as possible for literally no reason. I don't know why. So I'd be perfect for this, really, wouldn't I? Especially with my long hair, my face could be completely covered. You just spot me in the darkness, just ah! Indeed, that's not something anyone wishes for. And then I could like, you see your blackboard voice. What are you doing here in my domain? Ah! Indeed, that's not something anyone wishes for. It was a good idea from Wataru, though, to think more about the girls who would actually get scared. Besides, guys could show off their manliness to girls if they came as couples.
動機は不純だが提案自体はそんなに悪くないな。
You know, I just picture like the complete opposite. And just like the guy being the one scared and clutching to the girl for like, ah, it's so scary. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Slap to the face, just like, be a man! Suganami looked around.
板橋の意見に賛成の者は挙手してくれ。
私も賛成。
I raised my hand too. I noticed Anzu quietly raising her hand too.
はいはいはい。
Wataru, of course, raised his hand too. Suganami's face, man. The class president wasn't raising her hand on principle, but more than half the class agreed. This must be decided.
どうやら過半数の賛成が得られたようだな。
いちいち私に聞かないでよ。過半数の賛成が得られたならそれでいいじゃない。
It was so like Suganami to intentionally ask class president who didn't agree.
では次の議題だ。お化け屋敷のスタイルだが自走式の乗り物に乗って巡るライド方式を考えている。
どこにそんな予算があるっていうの？単なる学園のパーティーなのよ。
The class president nearly snapped as she retorted.
こんな感じの二人乗りのライドだぞ。かっこいいだろう。
Suganami pulled out a design instructional diagram for a cool, horrific ride. I could hear the class oohing and eyeing in admiration.
本当にかっこいい。遊園地みたい。
Yeah, but how would you go about it?
本格的だな。
かっこいいのはわかるけど、それどうするの？
大丈夫だ。あとは皆が捺印してくれれば自動的にローンが組まれるようになっている。20年もあれば返せるだろう。
20 years? I think it was a mistake to let him to take care of things.
却下よ却下。断じて却下よ。
Couldn't we, like, come up with some other way that'd be less expensive? The class president went up and tore up his drawing.
巨額のポケットマネーを注ぎ込んだデザイン画が。
What? How do you put in a lot of money into a drawing?
杉並、もっと真面目にやりなさいよね。
まあそれはコピーだからいくら破っても構わんのだがな。
Class president, you shouldn't deal with Suganami that seriously.
クラスの同意が得られなかったようなので残念だがお化け屋敷は通常のウォークスルータイプにしたいと思う。
最初からそのつもりだったくせに。
さーてそれ
疲れる。どうしてこんなに疲れるのかしら。
The meeting went on at Suganami's pace.
ではこちらの図を見てくれ。
Can't see it. Suganami put a paper with illustrations on the blackboard as if nothing happened.
狭い教室を広く感じさせるためこのような迷路状の通路を作りたいと思っている。パーテーションは簡易的に。
Although he veered off topic a few times, Suganami carried on quite smoothly. You know, that'd be an interesting thing. Just have a random blackboard, just like, say, like, have it covered in dust, cobwebs, and all, just like, what the fuck is this? Just like, I am the evil blackboard. Did Isla jump at the sudden voice, or they just be like, what the fuck is that? And then, like, have, like, some little hole or something that launches erasers out and they just run off. That'd be the most ridiculous thing. That'd be my contribution to this haunted house. Although he veered off topic a few times, Suganami carried on quite smoothly. This is just an ordinary haunted house, though. Or is he plotting something else? Where are we on the walkthrough anyway? This one says classroom, so I think we're choice number 10, I think. Yeah, probably. I'll that on 9, but I think 10. Phew, finally. Another day finished. Well, let's call it a part then. No, we haven't been recording long enough for that. Mondays are always so tough. Actually, it's Monday today right now as I'm recording. I was so sleepy. Actually, I still am.
よしゆき、一緒に帰ろうぜ。
Unlike usual times where I end up recording, it's like 9:15 in the morning. Wait, didn't I record the other one early in the morning as well? But I think it was even earlier in the morning that time, or maybe it was the night, I can't really remember. Sure, don't you have club activities today?
ああ、個人練習だから。それに俺、本屋に寄りたくて。
Maybe I'll stop by too. I think Weekly Magazine is on sale today. Shall we go?
んだ。
よしゆきくん
Huh?
お、白コード。
Anaka came to my classroom and she was waving at me with a smile.
よかったまだいてくれた
Where is it, Nanaka?
一緒に帰ろうと思って
Huh?
あ、じゃあみんなで帰ろうぜ。
違うんだな板橋くん
え？
できればよしゆきくんと二人っきりで帰りたいの
Wataru was looking at me with an icy glare. It wasn't just Wataru, all the boys in the classroom were as well. She was like, why me? Why do all the popular girls like me? So I get glared at by every guy in school. But why did Anaka always say things to surprise me? I was happy, but the way people looked at me was very uncomfortable.
というわけで
It's like shuffle all over again. Just like all these attractive girls just like paying interest in the protagonist and all the guys just like, you fucking asshole. Just like, what did I do? Just like, you attract all these girls. What is your secret? I don't know. It just happens. Just like, you bastard. It's not my fault. The writers friggin' wrote me this way. She held my hand tightly. I can't resist this. Well, you heard her. Sorry.
ああ、わかったよ。学園のアイドルのお誘いじゃ断れないもんな。
With those eyes.
後でどんなんだったか詳しく詳細に教えろよ。
I nodded repeatedly as I felt the pressure from Wataru.
もしかして迷惑だった
No, not at all.
よかったこういう相談よしゆきくんにしかできないかなって思って
Talk to me?
うん
Anaka smiled meaningfully. Huh, I wonder how many guys have shed tears because of this smile. What a sinful girl.
実はね5歳くらいの女の子にクリスマスプレゼントを渡そうかなって思うんだけど何がいいのか思いつかなくて
Is it the girl at the hospital, I imagine? A girl who's about 5?
うんほら前に水越病院の前で話した
This happens so many times, I always find it ridiculous how me, a guy who's absolutely terrible with memory, I could forget something that I heard just seconds ago. Yet I always remember something from a previous recording before the protagonist even realizes what it is that she's talking about. Why does this happen so often? Ah, your friend in the hospital.
そうそう小日向ゆずちゃんって言うんだけど
Uh-huh, what a cute name.
でしょ顔も可愛いの
See, there's an example right there where I forgot the name because I wasn't paying attention. So you want to give Yuzo-chan a present, huh?
そう思うんだけど何がいいかわからなくてほらよしゆきくんなら女の子の扱いには慣れてるじゃない
Dude, you're asking the wrong person. I'm crap when it comes to gifts in general. If you're just like, what should I get this person? That's not true.
私にはそう見えるの近所に朝倉姉妹も住んでいることだしさ
I suppose just like try to see what she actually likes. If there's anything in particular that she has interest in, get something that she's interested in, you know? But how would I know? I don't even know this person.
女の子に渡すプレゼント、何がいいか思いつくかなって思って。
It was in fact true that there were lots of girls around me, but none of them were 5 years old. I wondered what would be good. That was why you wanted to go home with me.
確かにそうなんだけど、それだけってわけじゃなくて、
Nanaka wore a troubled smile as she fidgeted. It was fun teasing her like this once in a while, that face, man. I'm just kidding.
まあ、困るんだから、そういうこと言われるの。
Nanaka laughed as she looked relieved. I guess she really didn't like to be told things like that. Okay, let's head to the shopping district and see what we can find.
そうしてもらえると助かる。
Anaka and I headed straight for the shopping district. We walked around the shopping district. After our discussion, we decided to give Yuzu a picture book and a stuffed animal. And now that I'm recalling, let's do something here. Sound. Adjust it a bit.
Circus!
Yes, circus! I never really noticed the audio quality really, so maybe the music and volume of the voices, I don't know. Just try to balance it out a bit so that the music doesn't overpower it on my commentary. I never really noticed it, but I've seen a comment about it, so just did, why not? After our discussion, we decided to give Yuzu-chan a picture book and a stuffed animal. There we go, man. I saw that one coming. Well, the stuffed animal part, anyway. It's always kind of that, isn't it? What gift for a girl around that age? Stuffed animal, can't think anything else. Unless we know any hobbies, then why not? We picked the Santa Claus picture book since it was relevant for the season. We liked the story and the pictures were very cute too. We bought her a small teddy bear at the general store. This teddy bear was very seasonal too because it was in a striped stocking. The carefree expression on his face was extremely lovable. Anaka said she was going to give her the teddy bear along with the picture book.
なんか、私がもらっても嬉しいプレゼントだよ。
Really?
ありがとうね、よしゆきくん。
Sure, but I don't really do much.
絵本ってアイデア出したの、よしゆきくんだよ。ゆずちゃん、きっとすごく喜んでくれると思う。
I didn't expect her to be so happy. It was worth my time to go shopping with her. You know, who would be like really hard to shop for? Me. Because if anyone asked what I want, I'd pretty much always usually say, "How?" It's like, that doesn't help me find out what to actually get you. Just like, I don't know, man. I don't really... I don't know. I'm not really the type that's all like, yes, I want this and that and this and that, this, that. I'm kind of more just like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Well, I don't know. Not really much like kind of material kind of things, like people just be like, I could use some money, I could use, some movies, some new clothes, some new games or something like that. I'm not really like that. I don't really... I mean, like, if there was anything just like, well, no, even then I'd be like, I don't know. Just like thinking, maybe a guitar, that's a bit out there and all, but then I was like, nah, I've got too many guitars as is, really. Although I would like an electroacoustic, but why am I even rambling on anyway? Anaka smiled as if she was the one receiving the presents. Let's see, what should I make for dinner today? What do I have in the fridge? Who the hell put the doorbell in the fridge? Who could it be at this time of day? Yes, who is it?
こんばんは。兄さん、ご飯もう食べた？
The only reason people come around here is to eat my food. Should open a restaurant. No, I'm starting to make dinner right now.
よかった。じゃあ、私の分も一緒にお願い。
Hey, wait a minute. Why are you saying that as if it's normal for me to make you dinner?
いや、お姉ちゃん、おじいちゃんと一緒に出かけちゃってるから。
Have you ever thought of option C, making it yourself?
かったるい。
Come on.
いいの。今日は私当番じゃないし。
I just know it. You're bad at cooking or something, aren't you? So when is your turn anyway?
いや、そのうち来るって言ってるでしょ。
Remember how Amikaze said I want to try Yume's cooking? She really is looking forward to it.
知ってるってば。ちゃんとそのうち天笠さんを呼んで食べさせてあげるつもりだから。
Could you be more specific about when that will actually take place?
それは。
That's when my cooking skill points are at least 5.
そんなことはどうでもいいの。それより早く今日のご飯作ってよ。もうお腹ペコペコなんだから。
Oh my, it'll be a long time until the day Yume cooks actually. Here comes. Yeah, it'll probably be her route when that happens. Why are you following me to the kitchen?
いや、私はここにいないと思って、いつも通り作っていいよ。
Perhaps she's taking notes, observing how you cook and trying to remember it, keep it in mind, and learn. But it's hard to have someone there who's not helping and just standing around. That'd be me, man. Just standing around, just like, what are you standing around for? You know, bored. But even if I said something, I knew she wouldn't go anywhere. I guess I should just ignore her.
で、今日は何作るの？
I found some shrimp left over, so I'm making fried shrimp.
揚げ物？危なくない？
You're not making them, are you?
そうだけど、どっちかっていうと、もっと簡単な料理の方が。
I'm the one making it, right? Why are you so worried? It's like, but I wanted to observe your cooking so I could cook the exact same thing. But this sounds dangerous. If I were the one cooking, it'd be disastrous. Can't we stop with something simpler? This is not a cooking class.
あ、それはその、いいから早く作って。もうお腹ペコペコなんだから。
Man, I can read your intentions like a visual novel. In fact, this is a visual novel. You're being weird. While disregarding Yume, who was obviously acting suspicious, I start to make the coding. It's always the protagonist that's just oblivious to everything, and I feel like I already got it worked out there. I cover the shrimp in flour, then dip them in beaten egg, and then coat them evenly in breadcrumbs.
なるほどなるほど。小麦粉、卵、パン粉の順番ね。
I mean, come on, unless there's like some plot twist where she's merely I don't know, it seems obvious that she's trying to learn how to cook from observing. Yume kept nodding as she watched me intently. What's going on? If you want me to teach you, I'll teach you anytime.
別に教えてほしいわけじゃないし、ちょっと見物してるだけ。
Starting to realize that. As she spoke, she continued to watch me like a student in class. What's she trying to pull?
ねえ、小さじとか大さじは使わないの？
If you want to learn to cook, I'm going to have to charge you some money for that. They're only needed as a guideline. If you're baking, that's different. But usually, grammar too doesn't make a difference in regular cooking.
味見もあんまりしてないみたいだけど。
You only need to taste once at the end. If you do it too many times, you won't be able to tell between subtle differences in the flavor.
ふーん。
Even after that, Yume's questions continued until I finished cooking. It'd be useless for me, I've already forgot what you were talking about. It's like, okay, this is how you make that. Shit, I've already forgotten. Apparently, if I'm following the walkthrough correctly, because I record like every 2 days or so, or maybe even more than that actually. I record like 2 parts in one go, and I upload the next day on the same day as I record, then I skip day. Shut up, alarm! I apparently am gonna be sleeping in.